Shrouded in mystery, the Uintas hold stories of lost gold and a curse. Anyone brave enough to remove these treasures from the mountains will face death, murder, or disappearance. Many people have entered this wilderness and never returned. Today marks my third attempt to find the Lost Josephine Mine. All I know is it's somewhere near the top of Hoyt Peak. I decided the Razor is going to be the best way to explore the unmaintained roads on this mountain. So strap in and let's go find the Lost Josephine Mine. Hey everybody, what's up? Well, hopefully the third time is a charm. I'm back in the Uintas and we're looking for the Josephine Mine again. I'm on the road that heads up to Hoyt Peak. So I'm gonna drive slow from here on, see if we can spot any Spanish symbols, and hopefully we find the mine. This is the spot where I said there could be up to 4, maybe even 5 mines just on this one mountain. We'll see what we can find and hopefully we find something. If not, I'll be back. So we're gonna finish driving up Wide Hollow till we get to the top of Hoyt Peak. So let's get going. We got a chance of thunderstorms today, I think. We got a little monsoon action happening. So we might get rained on today. And I figure that's probably about the same time I'll see if I have a rain jacket. Because I know I didn't bring my good one. Hopefully I got one stuffed in my backpack. Does anybody know what that is? I've never seen one of those. Weird. It's got a sign. Snow marker, snow corridor marker maybe? That's weird. Let me know if you've seen one of those before and you know what it is. All right, I'm pretty sure that is Hoyt's Peak. That's where we're headed. Checking every road along the way to see if we find anything. This was a little dead-end road, almost to the top. Oh, we're getting our first little bit of rain. Hopefully it just sprinkles like this and then quits. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, we're busting out of the trees. We're almost to the top. I think I'm to the last fork in the road. But sweet, we're almost there. Well, here's a strange little spot. Looks like it might have been dug out because they were mining. Let's look at it. The cows, you definitely hang out here and go to the bathroom. Got a few pieces of PVC pipe. Huh. Well, that's it. Who knows? It could have been a mine. They just buried it. Man, what a nice day. Mother Nature's giving me some shade. All the smoke from all the fires are obviously not right here. It's the furthest I've been able to see for a minute. Awesome. There's a little lake over there too. Well, it started raining on me a little bit, so I'm hiding under a tree. I still haven't looked to see if I have a raincoat. I'm just hoping the rain will go away. Sheesh. So I guess I'll hide right here and eat my lunch for a minute. See if I can catch this hawk that landed in the tree over here. I think it's that tree. Like I was saying earlier, we have a chance of storms today. Thank goodness that one missed us. I really don't want to know if my rain jacket is in my backpack, because it's probably not. Well, somebody just recently said in a comment to me that I'm not going to find nothing on my ATV. Well, sorry, you're wrong. I found it. It's right here. From everything I've seen, this is the Josephine Mine. It drops down about 50 feet or so and then breaks into some chambers that they've dug out a long time ago. But all the mines pretty much collapsed now. I've seen a kid that crawled in there and he got a ways, but he eventually got to a spot where he couldn't make it There's a big boulder in the way and the ceiling had collapsed. But nice, we finally did it. Here it is. This is rumored to be the Josephine Mine. So right here below us could be $3 billion in gold. And gold bars even. This was supposedly a stash spot. What's that say? It says, "Remember the people under servitude or slavery who mined for the Spaniards." Wow. There it is. I'll go grab my spotlight and we'll see how far down there we can see. Okay, can't see very much, but we can see the bottom. The heck is that? I think that's a tire. Sure is. So exactly like I've heard. Right below Hoyt's Peak. In the 1700s, possibly as early as 1722, Spaniards pushed north from Mexico in search of gold and silver. They enslaved the local natives and forced them to work in their mines. Many natives lost their lives working for the Spaniards, but eventually the natives had enough and forced the Spaniards to leave, leaving their treasure behind. So we found our mine, so that means the rest of the day is bonus mission. There's 2 roads up here that I found that I want to go check out. Who knows, they could have a mine on them too. You never know, so let's go. Well, I've possibly seen another mine. I'd say yes, definitely that is an old mine that's been buried in. Oh, I just heard some thunder. We have a visitor. I better go find a place to hide again. Most of these pine trees are dead, so I can't hide under these guys. Somebody's got a camp set up over here too. Well, kind of a camp. I don't think it's been used. Maybe it's just an elk camp. Yeah, that'd be my guess. Just an elk camp. So I guess that's 2 mines so far I've found on my ATV. I'm pretty sure I'm still in National Forest. This must be a warming hut, maybe? For snowmobilers? Huh. That's kind of weird. Maybe it is a warming hut. I don't know. What do you think that is? Besides a bone. I think we got another mine right here. Somebody's definitely been digging. On my map it showed the road ending right around here, but it definitely looks like it goes past. We'll keep going for a little bit. Okay, well I don't think I can make it any further down this trail. It's pretty narrow right there. Yeah, it's definitely too narrow. Turns into a cow trail. This is a pretty spot back here though. Right below the face of Hoyt Peak. I'm glad I chose the razor today. This road's been pretty rough and it got real narrow, especially the little off trails. Most of them are only big enough for a RZR, maybe a Toyota or a Jeep, but then you start getting into the ATV trails and they're way too narrow. I wouldn't have got my Jeep back here. So, glad I brought the RZR. We're at the bottom of Hoyt Peak. I had to get out of there. There were some other people up there. Decided that was where they wanted to eat their lunch too. Ooh. We're on top of a big cliff. And there's another lake down there. And I believe that's the backside of Haystack Mountain. can tell me I told you so. She kept telling me people have posted fall colors already. There they are. A whole little group of them right here. Winter's coming, guys. Crossing. Awesome, I can check the Lost Josephine Mine off the map. It's not lost anymore. I found it. And I found some awesome places in the Uintas. Like, you can't beat a day out in the mountains. It's amazing. We've had perfect weather. It's kind of starting to get a little bit hot now that the clouds are moving out of the way. But it's still good times. Here's a little bonus footage from the last couple times I went camping. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.